The NCAA College Football Season 2 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 22. The NCAA College Football Season 2 2021 Week 10 matchup will be coming up next. Boise State Broncos 4425 Fresno State Bulldogs 72. The NCAA College Football Season 2 2021 Week 10 matchup will be coming up next. 1-2 Miami Hurricanes 4-5 Texas Tech Raiders 4-5. The NCAA College Football Season 2-2021 Week 10 matchup will be coming up next. 2-0 Houston Cougars 7-1 South Florida Bulls 2-6. The NCAA College Football Season 2-2021 Week 10 matchup will be coming up next. 1-9 Iowa Hawkeyes 6-2 Northwestern Wildcats 3-5.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again.
At their own 24-yard line.
And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Jones finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
That's good.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Throwing Jones. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
23 more yards.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
29, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Taking it about the 16. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. Here's Jones on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Pierce. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Bengal 1st down on a 16-yard pickup there. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there.
Jones hit and the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 40, the 30, the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
The quarterback.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Down and goal.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
It's 4th and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals 7, Dolphins nothing.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They had 2 straight 1st downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
At the Dolphins' 23-yard line.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Sets him up nicely, 1st and he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score, Bengals 14, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Miami set to take over. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Number 29, the
In
ball.
order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of block.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
43-yard line.
And out now, here come the Bengals. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
38-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Jones toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jones. Being chased out left. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Jones now on 3rd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pierce. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. And this will be incomplete. The physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 20.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. Got his open man, it's Carr. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
The kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The pass.
No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
They'll look to throw here. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
A loss of 7.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And after the sack, he's still down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, room here to run. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now left side on the swing pass.
The pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's good.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one and a Miami first. Now a handoff looking right. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Carried by number 20.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This Bengal defense, they passed the first two tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Jones back to the air on 2nd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
2-point conversion.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Jones.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now Jones on 3rd and 2.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You can have the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Over the middle, complete. It's Pierce. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 2nd and goal, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think a lecture on ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
The 40-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And this one complete to Doolin.
The pass complete.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
The pass.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And that is incomplete.
The pass.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll try and run for it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. We'll just say 3 rushing touchdowns and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pierce. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now Jones. Hard throw, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
Today's final score, Bengals.
Well, Charles,
40.
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.